Hello, everybody. How you doing? I've just popped down the Spencer Arms to tidy up. It needs a hoover and a clean and cans sticking on the wall and things like that. But I've got two boxes to unbox. Basically, what Janie's ordered. You'll notice here the Airline Radio T-shirt is wet because we've just been out in the glorious sunshine of Leicester and Great Britain, which just will not come out because it's just constantly raining. Working in the rain, going out in the rain. I don't mind the rain. Trust me, I don't mind the rain. But, it's getting a bit much. Now, I'm picking my glasses up on Saturday. I'm really pleased with that because these are my reading glasses and I literally can't see there now, but I can see what's here. And Janie's bought me these things to put around my neck as a laugh for my birthday because I'm always losing my glasses. I've had 5 pairs this year and it's cost me a fortune. I am blemmin' useless. Anyway, forget that. This box here has come from Dexter & Jones. Now, let me just tell you something about Dexter & Jones. Great selection of beer. Order the beer, literally, you close your eyes and open, the beer's there. It's literally next day. It's absolutely, I can't tell you how brilliant the delivery is here. It's almost like if you just think to yourself like, oh God, I want some beer and I want it quick. Honestly, Dexter & Jones, can't fault them. Now, I brought my rag down to do a bit of cleaning and I've got my nice cleaning fluid. My choice of cleaner is Method. Now, I know it's, Janie says to me, it's bathroom cleaner. I said, well, yeah, I know. What? You got pub shed cleaner, are you? Anyway, so I put that in the box and it spilled in the box. So now all my beer, when I do the beer reviews on these, it's going to be like, oh, it's got this lovely, like, bleachy smell. Anyway, first one, Overtone. Yes. So, due to Pablo Disco Bar and being Overtone, I've really got into this. Now, I've got so many beers in the fridge and so many beers that me and Janie have bought. I really got to start bringing some of these to the YouTube channel. But anyway, Overtone Cosmic Dancer, 10% by volume. There it is. Absolutely fabo-tastic. Overtone stuff's really nice. I've only had a few of theirs, but I absolutely love Overtone. Then, what we got in here? So now the reason that I am going to say this, I'm sort of like going off New England IPAs a little bit. It's never really been my sort of real go-to sort of beer. I like a New England IPA, but I like more the West Coast IPAs or just a pale ale. Some a bit more bitter and not less juicy, but when you have some real quality New England IPAs that are just not, they're just not juice sort of. I like juice bombs, don't get me wrong, but I like juice bombs where they're real hoppy for. So you've got to, for me, if you want a really good New England IPA, you've got to get a quality one. Now, I've seen this. So this is, what's this? I don't even know what brewing this is, to be honest with you. Disruptionbrewing.co.uk. Now, what I like to do to my YouTube channel is I like to bring really different beers that people are going to go, whoa, I've not heard of them, and then I can say where I got it from, Dexter & Jones, and then people can go and have a look for themselves. But this is a 5.7% New England IPA, but it's a single hop series, Galaxy. A favourite hop of mine, Galaxy. I love Galaxy and Nelson Sauvin together. Absolutely brilliant. So this says, Constitution is a D&D inspired beer that will boost your stats and your spirits. This juicy NEPA is brewed with 100% Galaxy hops, presenting citrus, passion fruit, and peach juice flavours. Now, I do get a lot of the peach out of the Galaxy hop, but I tell you what, when a Galaxy hop is being used, it normally takes a while for the Galaxy hop to settle down to really get them peach flavours out. It's more of an aroma to start off with, but then you do get them peach flavours, I find anyway. Oh, loads of oats and wheat in the grist. This one has a super soft mouthfeel. It's a perfect portion for your next adventure. Roll for I can't never say that. Innovative. Oh, forget it. And grab a can today, right? Oh, initiative. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So I'm going to probably throw this on YouTube as well. So if you're watching Instagram, then I've done it on Instagram. If you're watching YouTube, then it's on Instagram. I am _Spencer_arms. Right, now this one here is from the Make Brewery. Now, Janie had this the other day as part of a haul that she had previous, and we opened this up, and I'm not kidding you. I'm going to have to ask her if she don't mind, because Janie won't do any beer reviews. She won't stand in front of the camera, but she is absolutely fantastic. When we have a stout, we share these stouts. Now, this is only coming in at 8%, but it's thick and amazing. So when we have a stout together, we really talk about it, and we really bounce off each other, and we get differences of opinions, and we do not just agree. And I always think, from an outsider, I mean, it's probably a little bit like bias, but I think from an outsider, listening to me and Janie speak about a beer would be brilliant. It really would be. It's a little bit reminds me of 80 Beers, 2 Men. If you watch them on YouTube or on their Instagram feed, the way that they talk with it is a similar sort of thing. And we get so many different types of things, but we agree on a lot, and then we find different things. And Jenny will say to me, I'm getting this. I'm like, whoa, yeah, you're right. But this thing, now it says about rolling the can before you pour it. It's a milkshake stout. I ain't kidding you. This thing, when we poured this out and it sat there settling, it was just like a solid, you could see all the bits in it, but it just was like, it was solid, it wasn't moving. And it literally had to sit there for about 20 minutes. We were in the hot tub, and it sat there for a while before you actually seen it settling down. It was thick. It was so chocolatey, really cacao-y. I really like a nice chocolate stout where you almost get that dusty cacao type of cocoa-y, dusty taste to it, as well as all the smoothness and that. And Janie said, now, people on YouTube probably don't know this, but people on Instagram might do. Janie said this was one to rival her favourite, which is the MCI from Cloudwater. So, yeah, I personally can highly recommend this. You know, it is what it is. It's a milkshake stout, so I'm not sure. It was so chocolatey that, you know, there's a lot of cacao nibs in there. It says you're going to get some roasted malts in there, up to the chocolate sort of roasted, some quality malts in there, a few hops and things. There wasn't a lot of hop forwardness going in there, but yeah, it was very chocolatey. There's probably a little bit of adjunct in there. I'm not 100% sure, but quality, absolute quality. Then we've got, so this is all coming. Oh, we got another one. She ordered 3 of them, I think. So let's have a look. Oh, what we got here? Right, so Sure Shot. Oh, Overtone. So is this called Sure Shot? Overtone Brewery. So another Overtone one. I'm just wondering why it's got Sure Shot on the back. Is it a collaboration? Because Sure Shot is a brewery, isn't it? Double dry hopped IPA. Oh yeah, brewed. Ah, right. So it is Sure Shot, and it's brewed in collaboration with Glasgow's Overtone. Dry hopped with Waiwaka hops, Kef and T90, Nectron T90, Citra BBC, New Zealand Cascade. Oh my good God. Literally, this is hopped with several different types of hops, and coming in at T90, probably experimental hops or new hops. But yeah, it's a really good looking can, isn't it? I've got to get my face out of the way so it hopefully focuses in. So it's got, so they're Sure Shot, isn't it? Of course, yeah. So Sure Shot and Overtone. And yeah, what's it called? Curse These Metal Hands. Double dry hopped IPA, 6%. That, I've got the feeling that is going to be something special. I hope I bought 2 of them, because I always try and buy 2 so I can, well, sometimes I just go straight in with it, but there is other times when I try to buy a couple and then I'll drink one. So personally, I'm not sort of trying to discover, because I waffle on as it is. So I want to discover it first. So then when I review it, I've always got a heads up in my own taste buds, not about what it says on the website or anything, what I get from it. And then after I've done it, I tend to then go and research and look. Some of them I research, but if I do, I will tell you about it, or if I really can. So what we got, Crafty Devil Brewing Co. Cardiff. All I can smell is that cleaning fluid. Now I like this, canned on the 26th of the 6th, best before the 26th of the 12th. So the short dates, which is brilliant because you know it's proper crafted. So what we got, 10 years gone, double IPA. says on it, doesn't say much about it. What's on here? Brewed and canned in Cardiff, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 8% by volume. Lovely. Look at this, 10 years gone. So it doesn't really give you too much away. So that's brilliant about that, because this gives me a chance then to try this and see what I think about it. I'm putting them back in the box for now, but like they'll go in the fridge. So that's that. Have we got another one down here? What have we got down here? Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this. So Dark Revolution. Is that the brewery? Yeah, Dark Revolution. I mean, these are breweries I've not heard of, and this is one of the things when we were on Dexter and Jones. We were just looking through different types of beers, and we want to discover new breweries, whether they're microbreweries or whatever. This is very quick, so I'm not looking too much into it. But we want to try new beers from all different types of breweries. Search for the breweries on Instagram, follow them, give them a like, and share their beers. So small batch series, Nida 303, 5.6%. Hazy double dry hopped pale. Now I'm really sort of like getting into the pales. I've had a lot of really good quality pales, and I do like a good pale. I really do, and especially like a nice sort of like ABV one. Even though it's a pale that they tend to be around about sort of like a certain percentage. They don't really go too high, but I do like a nice pale. So Nelson and Nectron. Oh yeah. On the cold side, hot side, HPC 386. I've actually had Cloudwater's single hop version of that. YCH303 yeast, house yeast. So some breweries have their own special yeast. And this is one of the reasons why I think nobody can do a Guinness. Because Guinness have their own, they have their own water, they have their own yeast. There's some secrets in there they won't let out. They're not just using, just any brewer's yeast. They've got their own strain of yeast. Like Timothy Taylor have their own strain of yeast. They keep under lock and key. And it has to be sort of like precisely as it is, otherwise it gets renewed. But they check it all the time because, for the landlord and that. So I look forward to this. I'm going to bring all of these to the channel, but I'm trying not to overdrink, says Speno. I did say to Janie today, I said, I'm actually going to have 24 days off the beer, but I got it wrong. I meant 24 hours, so I'm doing that today. Anyway, so there's another one of them. I think that's it, but what we've got in here, I thought, Dexter and Jones, I've not really had a look into their German cider beers, so I thought, do they do the Augustiner Lager Beer Hell? And yes, they do. So there we go. This needs no explanation. On Airline Radio here, and Airline Audio, which is coming out on Friday. Which comes out on Friday midnight, or you can listen to it live at 8 o'clock at Airline Radio on Mixcloud. This was my desert. I was on Desert Island Beers, so there's a lot of people on Desert Island Beers. And they talk about what is your desert island beer, that beer that you would drink for the rest of your life. Now, obviously, on a desert island, you ain't got a fridge, and you do need this cold. So as long as I had a fridge on a desert island, this I picked is my desert island beer. And so did many, 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 many other people. I think it is the most picked, 5.2%, absolutely fantastic. And I will also say to you that the alcohol-free version of this is very good as well. For me, I've tried lots of alcohol-free beers, even the crafted ones. I've got to be honest, they just don't do it for me. They really don't. They've just not got it. They've just not got it going on. They're hopping. They're making them quite hop forward to sort of get away from the fact there's not a lot of malt flavours and things. That by the time they've like dragged all the alcohol out, So I do appreciate that, but having all that hopness without that balanced backbone of the malt, sometimes it's just, even if it's not a malt forward beer, you still get that plus and minus of the beer, you know what I mean? You still get that flavour balance. It's like having a strong coffee and putting milk in it. It doesn't alter the coffee taste. It just balances it out a little bit. Me, different types of coffee, I like it with no milk. I like a black coffee, super strong espresso with some really strong coffee beans. I like a milk, I like all sorts of coffee. Well, anyway, that is the conclusion of the Dexter and Jones haul. So I've got 4 of them Augustina. Now, what I'm gonna actually do, I'm going to pack them away. Well, I'll pack them away and I'll just edit. Well, I won't edit it out. I'm just going to put it straight on. I can talk to you while I'm doing. I can waffle on. But But what I want to do is I want to make sure that I just put a little mark on these cans before I put them in the fridge to know that I've got them from Dexter and Jones so I can talk about it. But yeah, highly recommend them. Highly recommend them. Oh, bear with me, I'd normally edit it out, but I'm not going to bother. You can hear me still. Oh, so the next box. So there was a lot more in that box. There was a lot more in that box for me than there was for Janie. However, in this box, oh God, I've got a blooming thirst on, but I'm not drinking tonight. So this is from the Curators of Craft, okay? So I've not been really able to drive over to my bottle shop at Market Harbour where I go and get a lot of beer from and that. And to be quite frank, I've got a beer fridge, a white fridge that I bought secondhand that I have put the Pint 365s in sometimes. I've got a fridge that was here that the beer fridge has replaced. That's now up the house in the work where we're doing full of beer. And the house fridge, which is supposed to have food in it, has also got beer in it. You got to keep them hops cold. You got to keep the beers cold. So it's the only way. It's the only way. Sacrifice the food. Right. So Janie, now we're coming into Janie's territory now. So Janie likes... she does like an Imperial Stout. Like we had the Jab of the Nut gifted to us by Crafty Craig. And I loved it, you know, and I love all that Imperial Stout, a nice high strength boozy stout where the booze is not crazily over the top, but it's really well balanced. It's in there. Now, Janie's more of a pastry sort of stout. She likes more of them chocolatey pastry stout. So that's where she sort of goes to. And a lot of them, I agree. But we have come to the conclusion, well, Janie has, that she's saying anything sort of under 8% now, she's starting to twitch away from because they do seem quite thin. And she's right. So here we go. So from the New Bristol Brewery, Hands on Beer, salted chocolate, bigger cinder toffee stout. Okay, so this is from the Creators of Craft, born and brewed in Bristol. Then what we got here, Espresso Martini Cinder Toffee Stout, 7%, coffee and honey stout from the same brewery. Lovely labels. Look at the labels. Fantastic. So yeah, sharing a bit of love amongst all these different breweries. Love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, obviously these beers don't come in cheap, and you have to spend a fair old amount to get the free delivery. But let's face it, if you go out for a beer as well, you know, we've got to support the pubs and that. We're going out tomorrow night for a meal and that. But yeah, you know, you feel like spending £70 on beer or whatever is a lot, but when you actually think about how much you'd pay for a pint of beer, just for a pint, even let's say a pint of Guinness, for instance, you know, £5.50 now these days. So anyway, Yonder, Battenberg. Now I know Janie had that the other night, really loved it. It was absolutely, she really, really loved that one. It was a really good one. You know, obviously she's got her superb top quality favourites, 8.4%. You have to be blooming careful with these pastry stouts because they do like creep up on you. But then again, you tend to only have one of them. And I'm not saying that she likes this one, but the reason that she ordered from Creators of Craft is she wanted to get this, and I think she had the last 3 that were in stock. And in fact, here's an empty can that's got to be peeled off and put on the ever wallpapered. That's the only wallpapering I like doing. Putting the labels on the cabin. Another one. So how many did she buy? 4. Oh, 1, 2, 4. Oh, it must have been the other one then. That other chocolate stout. So she bought them up. These ones up. 5. So yeah. So it's obvious that she likes this. So there's actually 5 of them. So this unboxing's been a little bit boring compared to the Dexter and Jones one because there's 5 of the same beer. But then it cuts down on the waffle. So here we go. What we got here now? Here's an Imperial Stout from Polly's. Now I have got beer that's been gifted to me by the Beer Bros, 80 Beers to Men. That I've got to review. They've sat in the fridge, and I've just thought, oh my God, I don't just want to crack them open and drink them. I want to talk about them and give some love. So this one here. Oh, now wow. So here we go. So Make, who have done the stout that I got from Dexter and Jones, that milkshake stout, the chocolate milkshake stout that Janie absolutely loved and put up there with the MCI from Cloudwater. Polly's in collaboration with Make done an Imperial Stout, 10%. Como Cluster. Yeah, brewed in collaboration to celebrate 6 years brewing at Polly's. Now, I've got to be careful now because Beer Bros, he gave me one. Let me have a look. It could be the same one. No, it isn't. No. I don't know. I don't think it is. No, I'll have to have a look. I've got to actually go back to the video to see because I know he gave me a Polly's that was in collaboration with who was it? Might be Northern. I'm not sure, but anyway, like there's so many. But it definitely won't make mate. But brewed in collaboration to celebrate 6 years brewing at Polly. I'm sure it wasn't. I think it was more like a double IPA or something. Yeah, because he did put a gift in there for Janie as well, so which would have been more of the style. I get the feeling this is going to be off the planet. So I think that I'm going to have to say to Janie when we drink this, I'm probably going to have to bring this to the channel because, we drink these sort of like in private and just enjoy them. But I think I'm going to have to sort of talk to you about that because I think that's going to be off the chart. Oh, I love a beer drop. It's fantastic, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Look, Yonder, another one of Janie's sort of like dribbling pastry sort of stouts. Passion fruit. Oh no. So passion fruit and nectarine sorbet, dairy-free fruit sorbet sour, 5%. So she's probably got that because we had at Everard's the other day, funnily enough, we had a milkshake pale. And I had it on a flight and I thought to myself, what's this going to be like? Seriously. I tell you what, I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. Even though it was a milkshake, it wasn't just like adjunct milkshake. It actually tasted like a beer with them milkshakey flavours, quite fresh flavours. It was very good actually. I can't think what it's called. I'm going there tomorrow, so I'll probably take a few photos and put it on Insta. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll have to go to my Instagram account and probably see that. So yeah, this dairy-free ice cream sour. So there you go. So it's not going to be having like much adjunct in that, so to speak. There's bound to be though, isn't there? Crikey, this is like the box that keeps on giving. I keep expecting Doctor Who to come out. Oh, not another Battenberg. Oh my God. I just want to say, like, I'm real sorry to anybody that's tried to order the Battenberg pastry stout from Yonder, from the Curators of Craft, and they've sold out because Janie's ordered them all. Yeah, there we go. So, here we have a honeycomb double berry ripple fruit and dairy cream sour, 6.5%. That does surprise me that Janie's gone for the sour, but I think she's probably going in there with a view of all these flavours. Right, so there we go. That is that. So yes, so thank you very much for joining me with this unboxing, and I like this. Just wait, so yeah. Cheers, Jane. Yeah, cheers, Jane. Enjoy 10% off your next order over £40. Yeah, I must show her that because then she'll probably go, oh, I'll make another order. But anyway, yeah, so that is fantastic. That's been a little unboxing, something a little bit different for the YouTube channel. And I will bring some of them beers to the YouTube channel. And hopefully with my new glasses on so I don't have to wear these and look a blooming Burke. But yeah, it's almost like I said it the other day, at least I don't lose them when I take them off. Whew. Shows you're getting old when you start putting things like that. And I am getting old. I'm a granddad now, Right, anyway, all the Instagram people and all the Sheddies and everybody, it's been Speno. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a long video. Speno Waffle, you know me. And everybody on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. This has been a Speno Waffle unboxing. And yeah, just a big smile, lots of love to all of you out there. Take care, everybody on Instagram and YouTube. Be good. All right. Take care. Bye.